North Rhine-Westphalia is home to one of Germany's most popular tourist attractions, Cologne Cathedral. Some 6 million tourists a year come to marvel at this spectacular construction. In 1996, it was named a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason, according to Dieter Offenhäuser from the German UNESCO Commission.
There were two key factors that contributed to Cologne Cathedral's selection. On the one hand, it's an outstanding example of Gothic architecture, of a particular way of building cathedrals. And the other criterion it met, and this one is rarely met, is that it represents a masterpiece of human creative genius.
156 meters tall, Cologne Cathedral is definitely awe-inspiring. When it was completed in 1880, it was the tallest building in the world. With its elaborate stucco work and countless figurines, the building's 7,000 square meter ornate west facade is as impressive today as it was then. Barbara Schock-Werner is the cathedral's resident chief architect.
Its impact is largely due to its size, but it's also the definitive Gothic church, and when work resumed in the 19th century, they tried not to alter the style. It's perfectly formed.
An amazing feat, given that it took 600 years to build. Construction first began in 1248, but was suspended in 1530 for 300 years. It was only completed in the late 19th century. Nonetheless, it's renowned as a monument of Gothic architecture.
There are some people who say it's all new, and by new they mean 19th century. Obviously, that's all wrong. It's half medieval, and the other half was added in the 19th century, but according to the original medieval plans. So in that sense, it's really very unusual.
Equally unusual is the fact that Cologne Cathedral has never been plundered, unlike most cathedrals. So it retains almost all its original fittings and treasures, such as the choir stalls, the largest in Europe, and the cathedral treasury housed in the historic cellar vaults. But its pièce de résistance is the gilded sarcophagus, the shrine of the Three Kings, dating from the 13th century, that's considered the largest reliquary in the Western world. In the nave are stained glass windows covering some 6 centuries. The most recent addition is by German artist Gerhard Richter, only completed 2 years ago. Excavation of the basement of the cathedral is still ongoing. Finds range from the remains of a Roman home to the cathedral's mighty pillar foundations. But the cathedral is best known for its twin spires.
These two spires look as though they're pointing heavenwards. They're very striking. Any advertisement for Cologne will always feature the twin spires. They're very easy to reproduce, and they're emblematic of the city, and that's very significant.
But in 2004, Cologne Cathedral was placed on UNESCO's Red Alert list of endangered World Heritage Sites because of plans for new high-rise office blocks that would spoil the dramatic views of the site.
When a site becomes a piece of World Heritage, then the city, the country and even the government to which it belongs have to relinquish national autonomy in the name of international responsibility, and must accept the fact that foreign experts are going to have their say in this sort of debate.
The city planners altered their plans at the behest of UNESCO, and so for the time being, the Cologne skyline continues to be dominated by the twin spires of the cathedral, which is no doubt just as many people like it.